Hi there, Leonard Parker here. In this video, this is actually part two, a two-part video, two-part series where I go over how to install remarketing pixels for your Google Ads and Facebook Ads campaigns. Now, in the first part of the video, I went over how to install the remarketing pixel for Google Ads. So in that video, I went over how to set up the Google Tag Manager and how to make sure you add it to your website. Now in this video, I'm going to go over the Facebook ads section where you're pretty much going to add the Facebook ads pixel to your Google Tag Manager. So before doing all of this, you have to make sure that you actually have access to your Facebook ad account. And so just go on to Facebook, log in, and then you're going to click the drop down arrow right here. And then you should have a business manager account. So if you're not sure about that, maybe just ask whoever set up your Facebook ad campaign. So this is where I want to go. Everything always slows slow when you're recording. I'm not sure why, but let's just be patient here. Okay. So once this next page loads, you're going to click this little sandwich icon here on the top left. Go to Audiences. Okay. If you have any type of ad blockers in your browser, you'll get this. Just hit OK. So as we wait for this to load, okay, let's see here. So similar to Google, you're going to have to create an audience in Facebook. So let's just create an audience. To keep things simple, just a simple audience of people who have visited our page. Okay, so you can see here you have quite a few options, but just for the nature of this video, we're going to hit website. Okay, and we want to add people to the audience who meet these criteria. So this is a pixel that was already created. I'll go back a few steps and show how to do that. But in the past 30 days, so similar to the Google Ads remarketing, I suggest kind of think about your typical business cycle for the service you're trying to promote and try to create a time window that reflects that business cycle. So we'll just leave it as 30, and then this is for test restoration. Okay, and then we're going to create the audience. Okay, so you can actually create an ad from here, but we're not worried about that for this video. So we have our audience, but actually you will want to create the pixel first. So actually I skipped a step there. So you're going to go to pixels, and this is assuming that you're doing this from point 0, haven't done any Facebook marketing yet. So you're going to click add a new data source. You're going to go to Facebook pixel here in that dropdown. And then we'll just use test restoration. pixel, and then you'll just put in your website URL, testrestoration.com. This is the same website that I used in the first video. Hit continue. Okay, and we're going to click the manually add pixel code to the website. And if you do have a developer, and you don't want to do this part, then just click this, and you can actually just copy and paste the instructions over and send those over to your developer. But we want to show how to do this, so you just hit copy, and then going back here into Google Tag Manager. So from the beginning, all you do, discard changes, you're going to go to workspace, you're going to go to add a new tag. Just so that we're clear what this is, I put in Facebook remarketing. You're going to, I'm just going to do manual custom HTML. And I'm just going to copy and paste that from Facebook. Okay. And then triggering, that's set at all pages, so that's fine. Usually, unless you're doing something more complex, that's what you're going to use for your triggering option. And then you're going to click the save button here. Then add trigger. Sorry, actually hit save. And then, looks like I didn't add the trigger. That's why it popped up. Okay. Now that we have the trigger, now hit save. Okay. And then from there, just hit submit. Then I always like to give these versions a name, so I'll just put V2 Facebook remarketing. Okay, and then hit publish. So now we have two tags in our Google Tag Manager container, the Facebook remarketing and the AdWords test, which we created in a previous video. So we've already installed the Google Tag Manager, so no further action is needed here. And that's the benefit of using Google Tag Manager. You install it on your website once, and you don't have to worry about installing anything else on your site in regards to tracking. Now, bring it back to Facebook here. So to recap, first you create the pixel, you add that to your Google Tag Manager, or if you're not using Google Tag Manager, you add that manually to the website, and then you create your audience. So just to show one more time that process. Okay, just hit OK if you get that message. Okay, so just hit create audience, custom audience. Okay, let's just use a website. But of course, maybe if you want to do something a little bit more customized, maybe you have an email list. You just want to target people on that email list. Maybe these are prospects. You can use one of the other options. But to keep this video simple, we're just going to use website. So remember when we just picked this pixel by default? So we actually just want to create the pixel we just created, or use that one. Yeah, we can leave that the same. And then again, test restoration, and let's just say carpet cleaning. Okay, and then just hit the create audience button, and that's how you create the Facebook ad remarketing audience. So to recap, in the first video, we installed the Google Tag Manager. So if you haven't already created the Google Tag Manager and installed it for your website, I recommend watching that video first. So once you have the Google Tag Manager incorporated on your website, then you'll go into Facebook, create your ad pixel, and then create your audience that uses that pixel. So hopefully this video has been helpful. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions, and make sure to subscribe where we regularly put out videos to help you with different digital marketing related tasks for your website and for your business. So thanks, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.